Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the new Stellar Knights AGS-01 S.A.S. EW-53 1/60th scale figure. This is also great for 1/18 scale collectors who want to have a supporting robot / mech for their 1/18 scale military units. In this video, we're also going to be taking a look at a bonus accessory, so don't forget to watch the video throughout. This figure is from Mechanic Studios, the Stellar Knights AGS-01 Special Air Services EW-53's highly detailed battering mech standing in a 1/60th scale, but like I said, perfect for 1/18th collectors. The AGS-01 figure is highly articulated and comes loaded with accessories. This figure is made of plastic. It feels heavy, so it feels like there's actually some die cast also inside of it. Part of the Stellar Knights line you can add to any other figures that's offered in this brand. These are highly articulated, they have removable armor and opening chest. So this is the packaging it comes in. It pretty much shows the figure and all of the information I provided in the opening sequence. Has artwork of a female character thrown in the front, which is not included in this packaging, but it's a really nice box display. There's a back of the box displaying a lot of different poses that you can get out of this figure, and a lot of the same information that we've seen from the front of the box. Here's this out of box showing that female character, which is not included, but I wish it was, and definitely in a 1/18 scale, but unfortunately it's not. A couple QR codes there at the bottom of the packaging also. This out of the box shows us some more poses of the actual figure itself and accessories. Here's some other accessories you get in the packaging. Looks really good. There's the top of the box if you're interested. And here's the bottom of the box showing off a lot more of its accessories and features. Alright, so let's start taking a look at the figure outside the packaging and all of its wonderful articulation and features. It's actually done in a very nice olive drab green and gray color pattern. There's a little bit of yellow there for his optics, which is really cool. There's not a whole lot to talk about the paint. Besides the quality of the paint is very nice. It's very high quality paint and painted very well. Very nice. No issues, no blemishes or anything. Looks very, very nice. Like I said, it has a little bit of weight to it. It feels like there's some die cast here in the legs. It has a great balance. I mean, you don't even have to do anything. Without the packaging, he sits. Looks fantastic. So here's the head. Very cool. His arms. These all are peg holes. You have to build your bot. So whatever you want for your loadout. So these won't be present if you utilize all the accessories that it comes with. Like I said, in the product features, it does have an open chest. And if I can get a hold of it. There we go. Assuming that's probably like a cockpit for the character. But you could use it for storage if you're buying these for 1/18 scale or option. Very nice. You can see that the head goes all the way up pretty far. And that's what that looks like. Incredible articulation. He has big flat feet. He has these little square cuts and slices in the bottom. Looks really, really good. I love the pattern of this guy. I love the all-drive robots. They look fantastic. Some more nice angles so you guys can see all the features and the paint and the articulation and the overall aesthetics of the figure. Let's take a look at the articulation. Like I said, for the head, it goes all the way back like that. This is incredible. It does rotate 360 all the way around. Other features in the neck with that piece right here. Arms are on like a little ball joint, so do rotate You got to be careful. It kind of catches. There's a lot going on here in his sculpting, and you just got to work around it all. So this is 360, and then they raise up this much. Yeah, right that much. Oh, yeah. So you get a very good range for the arms to reach. There's our 360 rotation here, just below this shoulder piece, all the way around. Very nice. The elbow bends, gives you more than 90 degrees. Looks like he's doing like a muscular pose. Pretty cool. It doesn't look like any rotation at the elbow. The hand is on a ball joint, rotates 360. You can move it in, out, up and down. Then the hand is on a pin, like a knuckle pin. You can open up the hands so he can clasp his weapons. And both arms are the same. He has a 360 waist rotation. For the legs, he can do probably the best split I've ever seen for, you know, a 1/18 scale. It's not really a 1/18 scale, but and for that reference, it's a very nice range for his split. And for this way, it's pretty much the same incredible range. He has some thigh rotation here at these balls. He can sit perfectly. He has double joint knees. Now there's these little bars here on the back of his legs that come out. If you pull them all the way back, you can utilize both ranges of that double jointed knee, which makes it for an incredible posability. It's very new, so it's a little tight, but not, the tolerance seems to be pretty perfect to me. That looks really cool. So we can put this back down. That's on both legs also, or you can do like a half mass and you can stop it for posability to maintain its positioning, I guess. It's not a bad idea. Now for the feet, they do side to side. They do a rotation of 360, down a little bit, up. Looks pretty good. A lot of range for this guy. A lot of options for your playability. Very, very cool. Let's get him cleaned up a little bit here, and we'll take a look at some of his accessories, because he does come with a lot of them. Okay, first off, we'll start with these shoulder pads. It comes with these shoulder pads. So this is an option for your loadout. A nice emblem there on his shoulder pad. That's what the square holes are for in his shoulders. And then you get this one. It has the GX3 on it and some small print. It's very cool. So you just simply take your shoulder pads, put them inside these little squares, and it fills in his armor. And that looks great. That looks really cool. I do like how it fills it out. Now for the back, you get two options. You get this piece to do like a jump pack maybe. Not totally sure. But you get a lot of paint and decals here. The orange, some decal there. On the top we have the S.A.S. and some more information there. Looks really good. You can see how well this is actually cut out to almost like laser fitting. Because you got to get it around all this aesthetics here. So this goes highly up in that hole, this top hole right there. Very nice. You can see how well that fits. So this is the one option, loadout option you have. So there's a couple pieces of this. So you would get this. It's just basically a filler for right here. And that's how that would look. And then you get these two thruster pieces. It kind of look like very large grenades. I guess you can use them for both if you want. Copper on the bottom, silver, almost like a gunmetal. Looks fantastically painted. And these just basically go on the pig here. the lower pegs, I should say. It is for, I'm guessing, a jump pack. So you basically build that option for you for the back of the figure. Looks really, really nice. This is an awesome figure. So your second option for his back loadout is this additional back piece that has a railgun attached to it. Now the railgun does articulate back and forth. Like how that's cut out in the front, that's really cool. Nicely done for detailing. Then this piece pretty much is the same way with that, almost like that laser fitting, how it goes down and attaches to the back of the head, I guess. And it does rotate or articulate up and down. It has a peg, all that little features, all that sculpting in there. It's really, really good. So I'll go ahead and swap this out. I gotta take that apart and we'll put this on. Okay, so I went ahead and removed our first loadout option. So let's go ahead and try the railgun accessory. It still fits high up in that small hole in the top. So it basically just pegs in. And then you can see how this piece just comes down over the top of his head. And that looks fantastic. To fill that gap in. That's real nice. Then you have your railgun option for the top of your character. And it also looks like that on the articulation, you can pull down on the arm and up to give him a higher or lower stance on his arms. Or center mass, basically, too. Just actually pulled on the arm and realized it was there. So, then have these little bars inside there, if you can see that. So we discover all these great features together, I guess, when we do the unboxing. It's what's nice about unboxing videos. Really, really cool. I like how that looks. That looks incredible. And then, you can, if you want to fill in piece, you can put that circle piece back on if you would like. And then you could have, you still have your thrusters here attached to the bottom. You can rebuild that. So it gives you a lot of modularity in this figure and for your loadout. And you can fill that all in. And unfortunately, you can't use this piece to go over anything, but I guess you're getting too bulky and out of proportions. And of course, you can make these anywhere you want on either loadout or the backpack. This is a really great figure for 1/18 scale, even though it was made for 1/60th scale. Alright, so let's go take a look at some of his weapons. Okay, for his assault rifle, he has this very awesome looking rifle. He has a very large scope. We have the gunmetal in the green that matches the bot, which is fantastic. Gives the weapon ownership. Looks very, very cool. And then you get the clip that comes along with it, which is removable. Very large magazine box done in gunmetal, and it basically pegs into the bottom of the assault rifle, like so. And definitely stays in there. Has a very snug fit. And that's how that looks. Then we have a drill barrel. That's amazing. You can see nothing like a masterpiece transformer on the hands. It's literally a fit. There's no little crease, no little peg on the handle of the gun. And this is probably the most articulated hand for a figure without having to be pegged in. You just got to find your sweet spot, slide it in. A little tight fit because of the overall magazine there to get your fingers in, but he'll hold that perfectly by itself. It's just, I'm gonna have to do it off camera to get it to fit right. Okay, 1 second. Okay, here he is. I was able to get my fingers in this little area, and you can see that he's not come out without being pegged or anything. That is a great design. That looks fantastic. Super nice. And then the range accommodates the posability of this guy. Incredible. But the hands, obviously, also. you can probably get, if you, oh yeah, if you wanted to, you can get a 2-hand hold. This is super cool for a 1/18 scale, which is my absolute favorite scale. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, so that's not all he comes with. He comes with this pistol. Looks like it's like a full auto pistol. Got a metal slide, rest of the body, and features here underneath. Probably laser pointer. Is done in olive drab green. Even have a very, very small pinhole. If you can see that drilled out in the barrel, that's incredible. And then if you wanted to swap out guns, it'd be a lot easier than I don't have the magazine on, and you can see how well he grabbed that. Let's get this arm out of the way. There we go. And again, beautiful hold without a peg system. Very awesome. I love the paint on this guy. It's fantastic. So the last two accessories comes with are these. And it's not really, I think these are for the side of his legs. I think it's meant to hold the pistol. But he has 2 of them. But he only has 1 pistol. So, that's what that is. And I'm not sure how that works. So we'll have to take a look and see here. Kind of just a snug fit, I guess, maybe. See if I can figure this out. Okay, after reviewing some product images of this, I guess they sit kind of like this instead of the way we had it initially. So that's how the pistol fits in. But you only get 1 pistol, which is, you know, okay. But you have the options of maybe, I don't think the rifle fits in there. It wouldn't make any sense either. So, but you get 2 of those at least. So you don't really need that one. I just want to fill in that peg hole however you see fit. So that's really, really cool. Okay, now it's bonus time. So for purchasing this figure, where I bought it from, I got a bonus accessory set. And what I got was Stellar Knight's bonus wings. So let's go ahead and get him out of plastic and see what we got. Okay, so here's my bonus wings for purchasing my bot. These are done in olive drab. It looks like they are upside down, unfortunately. Or maybe not, because the print is correct. Okay, so we have the olive drab with the white. We have Special Air Force Services there on the wings. That looks incredible. They look like on the other side. So the print is on the other side. It's the top of them, bottom of them. But what makes these wings have a unique style? They're just not wings. They pop out like this. So they're almost like X-wings. That's just super cool. Did not expect that. Look at that. That's fantastic. Let's see how it looks on the bot. Okay, to utilize your wings, you're going to have to reattach this piece, which I just dropped. You can't use the, best I can tell, the rail gun, unfortunately. But you pop this back on, and you're going to utilize these 2 pegs. Also, you may have noticed, you can put this round piece back in there. You can throw on these very small thrusters that we have on these pegs here, and then knock that piece off. So that actually can remain if you want that modularity again, which is fantastic. And then we're going to utilize this 2 pegs here. And let's see here. So I'm going to make sure we have the print up. Then we can put it on like so. This is awesome. I did not expect how cool this was going to be. Look at that. That's super cool. That's how it looks on the front. And that's awesome. Now remember that head that you can articulate? Look at that. So if he's flying. That's so cool. Put the feet back a little bit. Maybe bend one foot. And then don't forget these move. Oh, that might pop that off. So you have to watch your range, I guess. Back of that. In fact, that 4 thruster, so you can get some maximum speed out of this guy. That's very cool. And then don't forget, let's go X-Wing style, baby. Then we have that option for whatever flight mode you want to call this. We're just going to call it X-Wing. No pun for Star Wars, but just because it looks like an X. That's like nice. So in flight mode, it's very cool. Just the back of it. And don't forget to amaze the articulation in his arms, so you can utilize his weapon while he's flying. And if you wanted to, you can also put the pistol on the other hand if you would like. Or we can do the Superman thing. It's up to you. All kind of nice options for playability. Is through the roof for this figure. Very, very nice. Okay, so the last thing comes with is a manual. Not necessarily for the figure, but has a lot of other stuff in it. So let's take a look at that, because most of these I've had 3 now, and they never come with a booklet. So let's take a look at that booklet. So this is what that book looks like. It's got that female in the front. Looks pretty cool. Some other, some Chinese, or I cannot read. That looks awesome. Then we have the Soul Stone. We have some S.A.S. images here. Super cool. Here's looks like our bot that we're reviewing. So if I'm going too fast, please pause the video throughout each page you want to look more at. A little more about the weapons and stuff. Some English, some not. So you want to pause and read that. We'll give you some ideas of what they're trying to call the weapons. And sections, what English there is. And if you want to read the Chinese, that's great too. So now this version also comes in a tan bot. So if you're interested in, if you don't like the green, there's a tan version, which I may pick up one day. I'm not totally sure. Some more bios. A very cool book. Now this also has a unique feature too, which no instructions for. You can fold him up like this. This bot here. I don't know how to do that. Again, this is an unboxing video, so I just seen the back of the book when I opened the box, and that could be a good feature for if you use it as 1/18 scale as a maybe storage or transport your bot to save space in your vehicles. So I think that's an awesome feature. Also, it is basically, you'll probably have to look at the video and just bend his legs like this, bend him back and fold his arms on the side. And you can create like a little cube. So that's a good feature. All right, here's a comparison for the 1/18 scale. So this is your Halo 1/18 scale and the new U.S. Navy SEALs from Joy Toy. This is the reason I bought this figure, this mech, because I wanted futuristic options for my Joy Toy U.S. Navy SEALs. They look, in my opinion, fantastic together. So they got my 3-man team with my supporting mech or robot, whatever you want to make it to be. But I think they look amazing. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this look at this very cool figure. This is amazing. I highly recommend it. I can't think of one thing that's negative about this figure. Great modularity, great paint, great quality plastic materials, playability is through the roof, customized. You can customize this thing all day. Looks fantastic. So hopefully, like I said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. We do a lot of amazing reviews on pretty cool stuff, just like this Stellar Knights offering. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like the video, like the product. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts, comments. If you have this, share your playability, your options that you use. Don't forget to like and share the video, like I said, and with all your friends and collectors. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in our next review.